Ned Oxley here for Tack Shack Tactical TV. My voice is even going. Hi, Paul. How are you doing today?
Hi, Renette. Hi, viewers.
It's been a mad couple of weeks. This end of the
Jeez,
year is just like, what do you call it when something speeds up like this? There's this particular word which I can't think about now.
Yeah, me either. Too tired.
Too tired.
Yeah, this week has been hectic.
Yeah, it's been absolutely hectic. We'll start with Girls on Fire's 16 days videos. It's ending on Sunday, the 10th.
Yep. Can you believe it? We've been going for 2 weeks already.
It doesn't feel like it. I've finished about, I think, on Monday or Tuesday with descriptions and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Descriptions and stuff, and Hannes has just finished it today, the last scheduling for Sunday. There's some very good videos coming up, good contenders, I think, for the Fighting Spirit Award.
Yeah.
Some of them are absolutely awesome stories.
Yeah, it's so you know, a lot of this, it's very sad stories. It's heartrending stories, a lot of them. But you know, we have to look past the sadness and look at the positive message that they carry. That people pick themselves up, dust themselves off under extremely adverse conditions and carry on.
Yeah, because they have to.
They carry on for their kids, for their families. It's amazing. Where people find the strength to do that those are real warriors.
So I think this year we had 20 in total. So please go and have a look at it on the channel.
I must say your interviewing techniques are becoming very, very polished.
Is it better? I see all my mistakes still.
Of course you do.
But
you know what? This is a lot of this is broadcast quality stuff. It's very, very good. I must say, congratulations, and to Hannes, our intrepid cameraman.
Yeah, and to put all of the editing. I could I think with Vanessa Guillaume at a stage it was very difficult to get a sister. I'm sorry, Myra Guillaume. At a stage, Myra just went put mute on the Zoom interview and went off. Had a discussion of something and then came back, which Hannes had to edit out. So yes, it was okay. Somebody was starting to talk in Mexican in the background, and she muted it and then came back after about 5 minutes. So yes. Any case,
it is what it is, eh?
So please go and have a look at, support the channel, and it's really awesome stories out there. So go and look at them. Our Girls on Fire calendars, that's been sponsored by one of my club members, Thomas. Thank you very much, Thomas and Karen Brown. It's a little bit late again, but it is coming out Tuesday, Wednesday. We are busy selling them. Hannes has got them up.
Yeah.
The desk calendars are going to be $150, and the A1 wall calendars is going to be 200. It's big.
Nice.
It's big. Thank you to all of the girls that gave up their time to actually do the photographs, to Paula from Flair Productions.
Yeah. So guys, please, you know, these are great. These will make great Christmas gifts, great stocking fillers. Place your orders. We'll get these shipped out to you as quickly as possible. Certainly before Christmas. We'll pack these things off and have these to you by Christmas, so Santa Claus can come down the chimney with them or whatever. It's great. It supports 100% of the proceeds goes to Girls on Fire in PC, and supports them in the work that they do for women's firearm owners and for
empowerment in general.
For women's empowerment in general. Guys, please tuck into these. They're a great idea. They popularise the idea of how capable women are. This year they're all set at the National Museum of Military History. We got special permission from the Ditsong museums who run all the national museums in South Africa. We got special permission to
sorry
we got special permission to climb over and into just about everything they have. There's girls inside the cockpits of Spitfires. There's all of the girls on the deck of the G6.
And we won't go into detail, but the G6 has got a 2 love count.
Yeah, two people sustained
minor injuries.
Minor injuries, yeah. Okay, a broken rib is not that minor, but yeah, getting up and down because the deck of the G6 is about 3 meters off the ground. Yeah, so it was it was great. It was a lot of fun was had by everybody, I think, and yeah, it's quite spectacular. It's not often that you see this, which is why that some museums were so keen to take part in the project and to offer us their exhibits to film around, because this is not very often that this happens.
Absolutely, it was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
And the girls enjoyed themselves a lot. I just actually want to mention the stories with the French TV crew. We actually had 3 programs that's been released. The main one that's also on the channel, go and have a look at it. Turn on subtitles, because it was from English. We were interviewed in English, then it was translated.
They translated it to French.
And then YouTube will now...
And YouTube translates it back into English. So let's see if it bears any relation to what you actually said.
But things are actually totally changing if you think about it. I think our insert, which was mostly on Girls on Fire, was about 15 minutes long, which is absolutely awesome.
For something on main national television for a major first world country like France is quite spectacular.
So yeah, I'm very pleased with that as well.
Yes, and it's starting to eat into the European anti-gun culture, which is very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's on the channel. Go and have a look at it. Do you want to talk about the Gun Buddies? We've got a...
All right, so the Gun Buddies, also a nice Christmas present for the kiddies. The Gun Buddies books. We've got the hardcover, which are lovely, and soft cover books. Lynette's got the soft cover. I've got the hardcover, and it's illustrated storybook with the payload is gun safety.
Yeah.
It's not teaching kids to shoot. It's teaching kids how not to get shot.
So the special that we have on, $280 for the hardcover, $150 for the soft cover.
Which is not bad.
If you look at prices on books like
prices on books are
crazy.
Bizarre.
Especially children's books.
Yes.
It's not something that I often look at, but it's crazy. So please support us in that as well. And I think that is
all right.
me.
So guys, so our friends and supporters at Wildman released a Christmas video.
I haven't seen it. I heard somebody talk about it, but I haven't seen it.
We're going to play it for you now live, but we just want to warn you, this is a spoof. It's a joke. There was no robbery at Wildman. just to spoiler alert here. There was no robbery. Don't react to the headline. If you see this somewhere else on social media, people getting all hyperventilating about the fact that there was a break-in at a gun shop, please put them to rest. When people read the headlines and they look at the picture and they start jumping to conclusions. So please, guys.
There goes my. Sorry. There we go.
Please, guys. If you find this on social media and people are panicking about it, you can squash that stone dead right away. Play the video.
Breaking news just in, a robbery has been reported at a local Wildman hunting and outdoor store. The circumstances surrounding this incident are both unusual and intriguing. Local authorities are examining security footage and have issued a warning to the community to stay safe and vigilant, as the perpetrators might be armed and dangerous. More details will be provided as they become available. This unexpected and concerning event at Wildman has caught everyone's attention. Stay tuned as we now bring you exclusive CCTV footage from the scene of the incident.
Dit is duidelik, wanneer dit kom by kersinkopies, verkies selfs Kersvader Wildman Hunting and Outdoor. Of jy nou op soek is na die perfekte geskenk, of net jou eie troosting wil opgradeer, daar is iets vir almal by Wildman hierdie feesseisoen. Besoek jou naaste Wildman winkel vandag en laat die feestelikhede begin. Van almal by Wildman, hoop ons jy het 'n veilige, geseënde feestyd saam met jou familie en vriende.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, guys, it was only a joke, promise.
At least there's a sense of you. You have to have a sense of humor.
You've got to have a sense of humor in South Africa, for heaven's sakes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, in South Africa, where we have an anti-corruption summit that's chaired by Paul Mashatile. Really? Seriously?
What I just saw now is they are signing this anti-corruption. You know, the girls from Fire used to sign the pledge for
posters, yeah.
Posters. They're signing the anti-corruption thing for the ANC. How ridiculous is that?
Well,
I'm sorry.
they're taking action against the corruption in the country by holding an event and signing a poster, followed obviously by lunch. At the taxpayer's expense. Apparently, Paul arrived there in his armored motorcade again. Up to 10 vehicles, with lots and lots of armed people. So, guys, if you're on the roads anywhere and you see the Paul Mashatile motorcade,
just get the
hell out the way, because you know that these guys are all back on duty. The guys that beat up the last motorists. Anyway.
Any case. Okay.
So, we had an incident yesterday. We had an incident last week with a Diamond member who found himself in a spot of bother. And that was satisfactorily resolved. We had another incident yesterday, again a Diamond member, this time fully paid up. There was some kind of altercation with an extended family member who laid a charge against him and told the police that he had produced a firearm and threatened him with a firearm, pointed the firearm at him. So the gent was contacted yesterday by SAPS, and he was instructed to present himself at the police station with his firearm to answer questions. So he contacted us and he said to us, "Well, what should he do?" He said, "Well, have they charged you with anything?" "No, they haven't charged him with anything." He said, so at this stage it probably doesn't warrant anything further. But this is what you need to do. In the first place, was the firearm in any way, and you had an altercation with a person, strangely enough, in the police station on the Sunday. Was the firearm in any way in play? No, it wasn't. In fact, he only just got it back from the gunsmith. So he said, okay, so what you do is the first place, you don't take your firearm in. Because if you take your firearm in, there's 100% chance that they're going to confiscate it and you may never see it again. So in the first place, don't take your firearm, and it wasn't an instrumentality. Were there witnesses? Yes, there were witnesses, family members, and there was other policemen around. Okay, so get your witnesses together and go into the police station with your witnesses. You don't want to give the police the idea that you're hesitant to come and answer questions. Go in there with your witnesses. So the investigating officer was obviously banking on being able to flex his muscles and show how strong and big and brave he was. So our member pitched up there yesterday afternoon after work with his family members who'd witnessed this altercation, and there was nothing to it. There was no assault. There was nothing. It was an argument. The police then immediately said to him, "Oh no, well, we actually have got a charge. There is a charge against you. And where's your firearm?" No, he hasn't got his firearm with him. It's locked at home in the safe. And then the police got very upset because obviously that reduces their opportunity to flex and potentially to sell the firearm at the back of the police station. So the police then arrested him. And he unfortunately spent the night in jail. And this morning, bright and early, they released him with no charge. Said, sorry, the charges have been dropped. Bye. So we've now again given him advice. We had several lawyers advise him yesterday afternoon, and their specific advice was not to pitch up with a lawyer for an inquiry. When the police just want an explanation of something, but the point again is, how far do you trust the police? Mm-hmm. How far do you trust what the investigating officer tells you is the purpose for your visit? In any case, so the member is very grateful for our assistance, and we assisted him again this morning to make sure that this charge does not appear on his record, that it's cleaned off his record because charges were withdrawn, and sometimes that the process of registering that is lags by years. So we're assisting him further with that, and he's very happy with the assistance that he received. And we're happy that we could help him. It's obviously not a great thing to be detained overnight, but on the basis of the charge which they had, they would have they would have arrested him and held him overnight under any circumstances. In any case, so that happened, and we were of assistance to him, and he's very grateful to us. Guys, the important thing is to be able to get the advice on tap from multiple lawyers for free or as part of a membership package is invaluable. Guys, you have to, a lot of people have jumped on the bandwagon after last week's episode.
It's obviously increasing as we're going into the
pressure
Christmas period.
To extract Christmas boxes is extreme.
So make sure that you've got...
Have your head on a swivel. Don't get into altercations with people, even if they are family members. I know it's Christmas. Family fighting season is on the doorstep. Don't, guys, don't. It's just not worth it. Just not worth it. Avoid.
Okay,
Yeah.
Last point.
Yeah. So the GOSA office is closing next week. Next week, Thursday. So that all the GOSA staff can have a rest over Christmas. However, there will be still the emergency phone is still operational. There will still be skeleton staff coming in and out of the office over the period. I know Hannes has got some plans to be in here. You and I will be in the office. Montanique will be in the office for a day a week or so over the festive season, just to make sure that everything stays up to date. We can start off next year with a bang.
Lovely.
Yeah, we will be starting off. We'll hit the ground running in the first week of January, so be good out there. Enjoy your Christmas parties. Enjoy your Christmas, and the pressure never stops. So this long-running negotiation, consultation, whatever, with SAPS regarding the new electronic system, which has already been put out to tender, although we still don't know what the bid specification says. The final, or the last of this year, probably, episode of this will be on Monday at 10 o'clock. I'll be through in Pretoria. There's only a handful of us this time, with a huge contingent of police people, typically. But there's only literally 5 or 6 of us going to be at the meeting. Ourselves, Dealers Association, and I think that's about it. So we're and the reason that we're at this meeting, although this meeting is strictly apparently a technical meeting, although they still haven't given us the specifications, so it's hard to get to delve into technical specs when you don't have them. The reason that GOSA has an iron in this fire is because the court told the police to include us in the consultation. Also, GOSA is about to, we've spoken about this briefly, we've alluded to this before, our membership offering for next year is going to rock the world. It's going to include, it's going to be magical by comparison to
where we are right now.
online, everything. Your folder, your portfolio on GOSA will be, you'll be able to update it. You'll be able to put information into it, draw services out of it. It's going to really revolutionize the way we do our business and the way we represent you. It's going to be, and the big thing is, it's all going to be free. There are some paid services which you can choose or not choose to take part in, but everything will be.
But if you remember,
the bones of it will be free to all GOSA members.
So please join GOSA if you haven't yet.
It's we've been slaving over this for a long time. We've been thinking about this for a long time. It's all coming together this Christmas.
Are we going to try and do a meeting? No, I can't even speak. On Wednesday afternoon, just to fill the people in before Christmas.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Look, obviously next Friday is a public holiday because we won the rugby. Yay! And Thursday we're going to have our closing function for the staff. So I think let's do it Wednesday. That's a good idea, guys. Next Wednesday we'll give you feedback on Monday's meeting and any other matters that come up.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great weekend, guys. Hopefully there'll be some rain up here this weekend.
No, we haven't had rain here.
Sure. Yeah, it was supposed to be raining right now.
Incessantly for the last 2 days, and nothing happened. A little bit last night, but that's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers, and thank you very much.
Thank you all. Have a great weekend.
Yep.